And welcome back as we further explore the apartment buildings. And we can hear the monster, but we can't see. Oh, there's two of them.
We're having a little dance-off together. In my mind. You could probably go around them, but I think he's going to take them out this time. And that one just seems to get right back up again.
No, the monsters aren't weak. Certainly not a normal.
No, well, it hasn't really demonstrated it yet. Even when you thwack them to the ground, they can do that horrible scuttly bug walk and get away from you. And they're quite frustrating. I think we're going to leave that one for now. Ah, light.
Oh, bound to happen. Now, you might not know on your first playthrough, but the mannequin that he just grabbed the torch off is wearing Mary's clothes from the picture.
She is wearing them in the picture. So we've got our second enemy, which is very sexy and shiny and all legs. Or I think so, at least.
Yes, we seem to be in some sort of seamstress's room, where there's lots of mannequin parts and a sewing machine.
Mirrors and things like that as well, yeah.
Arms and legs scattered on the settee, that was saying.
But we now have a torch to light up the darkness.
And light it up it does. It's very bright. It puts other games' torches to shame. It makes Dead Space look dark and kind of narrow. And don't even get me started on Downpour, where you have this tiny little cone of light which barely has an effect on anything. Wonderfully shiny, those monsters, aren't they?
Yes. And I quite like as well, like, with Silent Hill 1, it has a nice little spackle effect around the actual torch. It's not just one single light.
I can't believe you just used the word spackle.
I like using the word spackle. It's an appropriate word.
I'll have to tell him he rests not on 3 but 15. Our player, of course, being called Scott.
So this is sort of our first little puzzle riddle thing to open the clock. And if you choose a different puzzle difficulty, you do get a different little riddle. Which I think is an interesting idea. Because obviously if you're not really into the puzzling, and you just want to smack some monsters,
then you're playing the wrong game.
So we've got 3 pointers, as it were: Henry, Mildred and Scott.
Which translate to hours, minutes and seconds.
Yeah.
So we can work out the time. And the clue tells us which one's which. Or at least it points us in the right direction.
But if I remember rightly, we can't actually do it yet.
Denied.
Because you have to turn the hands to open it, but you can't turn the hands yet either.
Wonderfully oppressive music in all of these buildings as well.
It has that almost dreary motel wallpaper where it's so dark and patterny. At least in my mind, that's what it looks like. So the corridors are really like white and strange. I'll say dragon.
It could do.
Some rubbish in the trash chute. Or garbage, as it says. Yes, a normal washing machine.
Well, as opposed to one of those evil washing machines you hear about so often.
So now the lighting's much more dramatic, actually, I think, because now we have the torch. So rather than it just being all grey, you've got the bright light and the dark not in the light.
You've got these wonderful dynamic shadows, which at their time was somewhat of an oddity. Most games didn't.
Got this strange, almost breathing-like music. It's like something inhaling and exhaling. Oh, this apartment looks a lot more decrepit.
And a lot more covered in bullet holes.
Oh, yes.
In fact, all of the walls are riddled with bullet holes.
Also makes you wonder, why is there a shopping cart? Or is that just me?
It's a commentary on the consumerism of firearms sales in America.
I see.
Actually, one of the developers said it was a commentary on the commercial sale of firearms in America.
Do they not like firearms over there?
What, in America?
No. Japan, I see where it was made.
Well, I don't know, but they do seem to have decided to put a message about the commercialism of firearms in America in their game.
So rehearsed.
Thank you.
So we can only get to one little section of floor 3, because the other part is sort of barred off, with bars no less.
Hopefully we'll examine that on the way back.
Yes, he did look over it. I think Scott just left it to sort of leave it till last.
Ow! Hey, wait! Damn it.
Eesh.
That was unexpected.
Now we had some unknown little kid, others may call them her a brat, and rightly so, who's just kicked the key out of the way and stomped on your hand. So we can't go that way.
But we know we have to get that key eventually. Or at least we assume you have to get that key eventually. So that door's locked. I don't think we've tried all of the doors we can get to so far. Yes, there's some doors on the other side of that floor. There's 201, although I think that's blocked off anyway.
Just blocked off.
But you can mark it on your map by going up to it.
Can you? I didn't realise.
Yes, I don't think we tried the corridor end on the 3rd floor either. I might be wrong about that, though.
I did also forget to mention, obviously, it's still an American flooring convention, so we've got 1, 2, and 3 rather than ground 1 and 2, which I always think is interesting. Oh, some weird noise.
Having a quick check to find out which direction is north.
Up that corridor.
first viewing of our celebrity character, as it is now. But the first time you see him, you mostly wonder what on earth it is.
Yes. In this game, he's that red pyramid thing. And that wasn't here before. We've got another dead body. And again, he kinda looks like you. He has hair like yours. Or James's rather, not yours. But yes, it's rather unsettling. Someone else has murdered someone in this room that you were just in.
But we'll figure out what next time.